Germany experience like, and winning the gold medal and all that?
Undescribable for me personally. Was the biggest achievement in my basketball career. Win the World Cup for us as a team, and obviously for German basketball in general.
How long have you and Dennis been playing together?
We've been, I think, since we were like 17. So we got a lot of games together, and obviously it helps building chemistry over the years, even though we just play in the summers now. So it was fun.
Did you connect with Ty when you guys went against USA twice?
I saw him in Abu Dhabi when we played them before the World Cup. We talked. Then obviously with the World Cup, obviously we talked after the game, and he texted me after we won the gold medal and said us congratulations and everything, so it meant a lot.
Last year you had the finals trip right to Eurobasket qualifying. This year, less, but still a busy summer. Are you feeling healthier and more ready to go this year than last year?
It's a different story. The year before I came out of the finals, I had basically no days off, no break, and this summer was from mid-April. I was able to prepare myself until I think we started August 1st. So I had like 4 months to get my body right. It's going to help for camp for preseason, just having game rhythm, plates, actually basketball games. And body-wise, I'm healthy. I have no issues at all.
To go back to the World Cup, it looked like a cool scene, just you sitting at your locker, probably having a drink or two. But what emotions were pouring into you, especially considering this time last year where you were clearly visibly disappointed of how you guys weren't able to win in Germany?
It's hard to describe. It definitely took a while to realize what we achieved. Like right after the game, it's hard. It really takes a while. Like everybody's different, but I realized the second when I called my wife and my kids, and we talked about just winning it and gold medal, how everything worked out. Like the sacrifice the whole summer I made, just changing my whole nutrition, working out like on my schedule, my terms. I did like basically the whole summer was just about me, and my wife was a big part of it. My kids were, but I still like some days. Right now, when we talked to each other in our team group with the German national team, it's still like what we achieved is still like undescribable, unreal. Some days like you wake up and it's like, oh, we actually won the World Cup.
Is that the highlight of your basketball career, I would think?
Definitely. Like, because I've been playing for the national team for a while. We had years where we were very bad, like just like playing whites, and then the last couple of years was got better. Like the Eurobasket at home with the bronze this year, winning the World Cup gold medal. That also means we directly qualify for the Olympic Games. So that's all like goes hand in hand.
What would you say is the reason you guys made that kind of leap? And when you look at just what it took, like what took you from where you guys were to?
Big part is the coach, Gordon Herbert. His personality, how he got everybody together, the commitment everybody gave to be part of the national team for certain years. That we can build off it. Like obviously we had always great talent on the team, but playing as a team, putting your egos to the side and just put the team success in front was a big part from our identity, and also from coach giving us like, if we want to achieve something, we gotta put the egos to the side. Like doesn't matter. We all knew Dennis and Franz are our main guys, but afterwards I think we almost had every game we had a different scorer, and I think that made us so strong and great as a team.
How much different is that game compared to what you're used to here?
I think the biggest difference is you only play 8 games max at the World Cup. You don't have any days, practices, or games to waste. Like obviously in the NBA season is 80 plus games. If you lose one, you could say, yeah, we got another one tomorrow, or like the day after. And the whole summer FIBA is more like there might be another game tomorrow. Like it's always like you got to treat every game almost like a game 7 in the playoffs. If you lose, you might go home and it's over.
You had any conversations with coaching staff about what your role might be this year?
I think Rick and Chad and everybody said it already that it's coming in and compete. We have a lot of guys. I think we have 15 to 18 guys, and we're going to compete. It's going to be tough. And for me personally, I don't think about it too much. It's just this summer brought me new joy and love for basketball in a way. After a tough season last year, and I just enjoy playing basketball and compete, and that's what I'm gonna do for the next couple of weeks.
I guess how do you guys view this competition differently now? I mean, obviously.
I think there's a line. That's what I learned from Al Horford and Aaron Baines. Even though we all compete for minutes or for the spot, backup, whatever it is, that doesn't change the fact that I can still be a good vet to Isaiah and Jalen. Like I still want them to be successful, a long career, and help them out. Like I'm not going to be in training and we're going to bump heads and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to help you. Like if I see stuff and I can help them, I'm still going to help them. So it's like we're going to go out there, everybody going to compete on the high level. We're going to help the team. We try to make this team better to hopefully achieve goals and make it to the playoffs. But that's the same with like your ego can be in the way.
How tough was it for you to sit out kind of the final couple months last season?
It was tough. Obviously, coming back from the surgery, knees, you're getting ready to play, and then getting the decision or like not play. We go in different direction for the rest of the season games. I'm a competitor. I want to play, but that also took me new motivation after the season. That's why I said it was all about me this summer. Like I didn't play no outside noise. Like in a way, what's going to happen next year? I was just like day by day. I did start with mental coaching and training. Like I said, nutrition. I changed my routine with like weightlifting. I started off the summer really like first slow, like rehabbing, getting my legs ready, and then I got into basketball slow and slow. So I took my time there.
In what ways is your nutrition different, and what kind of inspired that tweak?
I mean, after the season, I lost over the summer like 15 pounds just to be more explosive again, be more me, helping my whole body just to be healthy and fit, in great shape, and play the way I want to play.
Looking back at the unique surgery that you had to have, like, I mean, what stood out to you about that unique thing that you needed to go your way, and that was the only doctor that was doing it in the country?
So it was a process, obviously talking to 6-7 knee specialists all over the world, from the UK to Australia, and having heard so many opinions, from being out for a year to the surgery I did with maximum 3 months. So I think it's gonna help a lot of NBA players in the future, because they just numb the knee, you awake, it's 30 minutes like tendon scraping, take off the bad tissue and let it heal by itself. And I think it's gonna help a lot of players in the next years, especially with knees and tendonitis and things like this, because I think tendonitis in general is a tough spot to do surgery on. A lot of doctors stay away from it. And then having like a small procedure for like 30 minutes, and in the summer, like everybody can do it in the summer, is ready for training camp, for example. But it's great. It helped me a lot. Like on my knee, like I said, I have no issues at all. Like obviously after 3 months you still have a day or like a bad day, or you feel it a little bit more, but since the summer I have had no issues at all.
Did you expect, you mentioned when they decided at the end of last year to go in a different direction, trying to make sure that Isaiah and Jalen got more time, did you expect at that point to be moved this offseason, or were you a little bit surprised to still be here, and how if they had to kind of explain anything about how they view your role?
No, let's go back to what I said earlier. It's like it was about me. Like I can't control what whatever team organization is doing with trades or not, with rosters. I wasn't paying attention to this at all. Like for me, it was all about this summer, about me, the German national team, and the World Cup. We had to go there, and for me, it was just showing that I'm healthy. I can play a lot of games in a short period of time, have a team win. It obviously worked out pretty well with the gold medal. It was all about what I wanted to show, and so that's what I take to camp now. Like I said, I can't control what's happened with rotation, minutes, trades. Like nobody from us can control this, and then you learn over experience in the NBA that can take you off like your daily routine of basketball.
From watching from the bench, defensively is the thing everybody keeps talking about. What have you seen that each individual player has to up their game at that level?
I think that's the biggest point. I think offensively we were pretty good last year. It was hard to guard us. It was hard to scout us, the way we played fast and just sharing the ball. Defensively, everybody got to take more pride in guarding your own, like guarding your yard. We can't just rely on rotations and people behind us to help you. Like you gotta take a matchup personal. Like somebody scores on you, you gotta get mad and like make sure he doesn't score again. If you gotta give up a hard foul, you give up a hard foul. But I think in general it's just like more being a way better one-on-one team.
What do you think is the biggest thing you showed individually in FIBA? What do you feel like you proved, put on tape, I guess, that you can individually really feel proud of?
I think that I'm, first of all, by the time that I'm healthy and I can run, jump, especially defensively. I was guarding 1 through 5. Like we had games where we switched a lot. I guarded Luka a lot in those games. A lot of possessions. I started off Lauri Markkanen, who's playing basically like a guard, like a Giannis type. And that brought me fun, brought me joy to just be out there, like be able to do what I want to do, like especially defensively, pushing off legs and like sliding, keeping people in front of me.